Hello everyone, my name is William Ponce, and I'm a lifelong resident of La Paz County. I'm a Republican candidate for sheriff of La Paz County. I was born and raised here, and after I graduated from high school in Parker, I joined the U.S. Navy and served for 5 years on active duty. And when I returned home, I moved to Phoenix to attend college and began working for Maricopa County Sheriff's Department in their jail. During that time, I also went through their reserve program. I did not complete the reserve program because I decided I was going to come home and get a job as a full-time law enforcement officer, being hired by the town of Quartzsite in the year 2000. Okay. I worked for the town of Quartzsite for about 12 years. After that, I went to the Colorado Indian tribes and worked for a number of years, rising through the ranks and then becoming their chief in 2014. I worked there until 2016. In 2016, I was hired by the town of Quartzsite as their chief of police, and I'm currently working as their chief of police. So I have over 6 years as a chief of police. This is why I believe that I am the next candidate for sheriff, because I have the experience as a leader to lead this department. The department is currently in a critical state and in need of change. Okay? The people in this county are not receiving the services they need, and I believe that I can change that. We don't have enough officers out here on the road, and I believe I can work with the Board of Supervisors to get more bodies out here. We don't have the officers in the proper places when they are not in the communities, working in communities and getting to know you and patrolling these streets. That's why we have high crime in these areas, because the deputies are not out there. They are out there writing traffic citations and patrolling the freeways. Well, we have Arizona Highway Patrol for that. We don't need a deputy to do that. We should be in these communities getting to know you, serving you. The department is in a critical state, lacking sound leadership, professionalism, structure, and direction from its leadership. And that starts at the top. With me as your sheriff, I will bring those things to the department. As a police officer and a deputy, we are public servants, and we are supposed to provide those things to you, the people. The philosophies are not being conveyed from the top down to the deputies. As a leader, we must provide standards and provide guidance and structure to our deputies and officers below us. We must convey those ideologies to the troops. I believe that I have proven this over and over in my 6 years as a chief at both departments that I've ran. I've been strategic in my career paths and chosen the toughest assignments to propel myself into the leadership roles that I have been assigned to. My professional development is as follows. In 2017, I attended the FBI National Academy and graduated with honors. In 2019, I completed my FBI Leadership Trilogy, and I'm a recipient of that award. As I stated, I'm currently the chief of police for the town of Quartzsite, and I've turned that department around through sound leadership and community involvement. If you ask anybody that is in the community of Quartzsite, they will tell you that I am involved in the community. I'm dedicated to the people. And I will be that way at La Paz County Sheriff's Department, because this is my county. And it's our county, but it's my commitment because I was born and raised here, so I have a dedication to this community, these communities here. I invested and will continue to do so. I believe that we must go back to the basic foundations and fundamentals of policing. The deputies need to get back in the communities they serve and know the citizens that we serve. And not be focused on traffic enforcement, as I said earlier. There's a time and a place for those types of things, but our main focus should be providing services to the citizens, responding to calls for service, proactive in law enforcement. So get to know you guys, go out and talk to the business owners and say, hey, what are the needs here in your communities? How can we help you to bridge those gaps? This is why I'm asking for your vote as the next Republican sheriff. My name is William Ponce, and I'm asking you to vote for me on August 4th. Yes, I said I was Republican, sir. And I did not put that on my signs because it was not required. So I apologize if that's something that everybody is concerned about.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the VIP program?
If I'm elected sheriff, I will create a Citizens Academy, and we will bring back the VIP program. I think it's critical to our success. Once again, as I stated, we need to have community involvement. We need to be a part of the community, and we need to bridge those gaps. How else can we better do that? But then having a VIP program and a Citizens Academy for you folks to get involved with us.
Who should be in charge of the animal control?
Well, I think every area should have its own shelter, because Parker is so far away and the animals need a place to be housed temporarily. But I think it's going to take the communities to get involved and try to do that because of our limited resources in this county. And we all know that the county is not rich and we don't have money to throw away. So we're going to have to come up with some other ideas on how to create these shelters.
What are your thoughts on a two-tier justice system?
I don't believe we have a two-tier justice system, but I do believe that there is room for improvement. And I'm going to concur with what Mr. Risen said on the fact that the victims are being re-victimized when they're going through the system. They are not being protected, and that's something that we need to revisit and change and work better with the county attorney's office to try to get something done for our victims and our community.
Okay, in closing?
In closing, my name is William Ponce again, a Republican candidate for sheriff, and I'm asking for you to go vote for me, because a vote for me is going to create the positive change within this county that needs to occur. Thank you very much.
That's our last candidate for the evening. I'd like to